tell when the stream went dead.
Mm-hmm.
I will say a lot of really good things. God damn it. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of it was caught, but like,
Yeah, I'm hoping the stream did, but I sure as heck missed most of it. Just you know, the conversation of, man, I really don't like sleeping indoors, and then
oh man.
Here, let me sum it up for you. It was, man, I really don't like sleeping indoors. Will you please sleep indoors, or at least come with us right now? I can't do it. I'm not strong enough monologue for The Incredibles. There you go.
Man, that's a shame that, you know, you guys got all of that, but no one watching did. That is tragedy.
We can sum it up again.
Better.
It's either no,
In
yeah,
the
it's,
same
you
tone.
either stop, you either
No.
don't sum it up, or you either, you know, redo it or you don't, and it's okay.
You want to try redoing it, Owl?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, just sum it up, and we'll just say it's the same tone that Owl left off. Kitty.
Kitty. It's not the same.
Same as
you can
Kitty?
There's no need to sum it up. It's unfortunate. That's
Yep.
all.
No, it is.
Oh man.
You guys have a solid, you know, like 5 more minutes of session time anyway, so feel free to take that where you want.
I have successfully herded everyone, at least for now, back to the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then allow me to explain to you what each of you would see as you progressively made your way to the tavern. When you got about most of the way down the road, in front of the tavern, between the tavern and the guards barracks, both of which you guys are familiar with, there is an obvious scene where people stood and fought and died against the Lycans. There are spears that have been thrust into the ground, shields thrown off to the side, helmets bloodied, just broken, shattered pieces of chainmail scattered all about the ground, and the torn tabards of the town guards everywhere. And they're just, the helmets are basically put on top of these spear hafts as a sign of the town guards attempting to do their job and failing. But at the same time, it is almost a strange sign of respect that they were left at least that. The interior of the tavern, you could tell people came here first. Windows were attempted to be boarded up, both upstairs and down. The interior, the door was at one point barricaded, and you can tell through sheer brute strength it was broken open. Many of the tables lie in splinters or overturned. Chairs were broken and makeshift weapons can be found. Many of the bottles from behind the bar have been smashed. And several places outside, walking in, you notice there are just spherical scorch marks where you suspect people were taking the highest proof alcohol they could get and making fire bombs out of it. And despite all of that, there are signs of the inhabitants of the tavern being killed within. And there is no one here. However, despite the broken front door, the rooms upstairs seem serviceable enough, except for a handful of which that have been tossed and turned in search of people hiding. It is still as much of a somber scene as the rest of the town.
Gwen gathers table legs and pieces of broken wood and starts a fire in the fireplace.
Your device is going to be by the fire.
We should set a watch and get some rest.
I don't want to sleep in here, in the town at all. But the rest, okay, but for when we do bed down. I'm not going to be in. I can't.
We can always catch our breath and gather our stuff and then travel at night. It's not that late, it's just dark. The sun goes down at like, what, 5?
4.
Yeah, so it's not even, it's not even actually nighttime, it's just dark.
We're just tired because emotionally.
So, we could rest and leave together if people aren't comfortable.
Very well.
We said we'd gather supplies, or...
Do we need supplies? Do we think we'll find any?
It's better not getting supplies from these people. They need all the help they can get.
There's no one left. There's no one
They're
to help.
dead.
It's a ghost town. Hopefully not. But it is empty.
See,
Tent would be nice.
my friend actually made a note of that. He said he sensed there were souls, a lot of souls, and they were restless until their prayer, and then they were swept away. So I like to think that you did achieve, or they achieved some semblance of rest. It's a little bit easier to see it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Would it still be wrong to gather a tent, though? We did forget to buy one. Real talk, you
Right.
guys.
There's nothing wrong with gaining any supplies from this town. It doesn't belong to anyone anymore.
Is there anything else you need?
So,
Just
no, I don't want to trouble you anymore. You.
anything else anyone needs?
And while it may be in vain checking if there are horses nearby, I doubt that there is, but can't hurt looking.
If the souls are gone, as you said, then perhaps all the bodies, others
There's
as
nothing
well.
living in this town, Nikolai, I can assure you that. But the lot of you rest. I'll see what I can find.
I will heed you. Thank you. You should get rest too when you can.
I don't think I get anything
Lars.
back on a short rest, so Gwen just walks out the door.
Yeah, but you don't look okay.
Lars,
Lars?
Yeah.
would you grab a drink for us, please? Anything. I haven't had any of it.
Lars will go towards the bar and see if you can try and find a drink.
There are bottles there. Like I said,
Anything
a
that's-
lot of the higher proof stuff was taken in attempts to defend themselves with Molotovs. But there are plenty of things that most people didn't think would be flammable that's still left.
I mean, I would check the front, but I'd also check the back in case there was anything like special locked away. If there was anything like, not used because of sentiment value, maybe, or
Nothing that you find just lying around. If you want to start looking for the secret stash, you gotta roll me an investigation.
he would
Secret
try.
stash.
No, he would try and deduce like where would I put the secret stash if I was part of the tavern. If I was operating a tavern, where would I put the secret stash? And I will roll investigation.
You happen to remember the bartender's name? Because I'll give you advantage if you do.
Not off the top of my head.
Straight up investigation check.
Okie doke. Oh, that's off. Sorry. That's nah. Let's just say no.
What is it?
A big fat nope. It's 5 plus something.
2, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Investigation was a 2 earlier.
Yeah. A sub 10 doesn't get you anything.
Yeah.
There are a couple of like locked cabinets and drawers and things between the bar and some space in the back, but it's just not an easy thing to just get them open.
I would grab a bottle of like wine, maybe like one of the low proof wines if there's any in.
There's plenty of wine.
And I would like grab a couple of cups. You know, like when you hold the cups, when you have all your fingers in them, grab all the cups like that.
I've been a server, I know.
Yeah, grab the wine, walks over and sort of like gives everyone present like a cup, puts the wine in between everyone, and he will go and get his Okanjar Jorvik whiskey, and there's not a lot left of it. I believe Lars would go over and he would uncork the bottle, and he would specifically go up to Kenna and say, "This is the last of this stuff. It's kind of rare. I'd want you to have it." And he would just hand over the rest of the bottle, and it's just less than a quarter full now. After everyone's after Lars has partaken, other partakes have had of it, and Lars would go and get a bit of wine for himself.
I see.
I think
Thank you. We shall try it.
If you want to know what it tastes and smells like.
Yeah.
Come on, Ryan, tell us.
Yeah. Okay.
tell us.
Let me just let me just find it real quick. In my there we go. Where is the drinks one? Where's the drinks? I have it somewhere. Where is it? Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Right. So.
After this.
Okay. So despite its harsh, smoky medicinal taste at first, it gives way to a pleasant palate of cinnamon, dark chocolate, spices, and toffee, and the scent of dark chocolate and pine with undertones of vanilla on the nose.
Kenna not knowing what chocolate tastes like.
I don't know. I feel like druids wouldn't be completely foreign to some form of chocolate.
And Hargy.
But then again, I guess I get the difference is
Yeah,
that cocoa
it's
probably doesn't grow really here, so that's probably the actual.
Yeah.
But it's weird because like coca leaves are used in like the Peruvian mountains for energy.
Yeah.
Like they grow, but I think they grow lowland and then people use them when they go up in the mountains.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of those things.
I just don't think they'd be native to Bellwind. So
Probably
when your clan is in another part of the mountain range, actually probably.
Like the southern piece.
Yeah.
Here, I'll roll for it.
Sure.
I'll roll for it.
Yeah, let's find out.
Kenna no chocolate.
I'll roll a flat D20. What's the DC if I've had chocolate of any kind? You pick it.
12.
Okay.
Also, if
14. Somehow I've had chocolate. Yep. Somehow I've had chocolate. All right.
Also, when I handed the glass bottle to you, you'll see like an unknown flag on the bottle, and what looks to be like a tribal drawing of a raven marked into the bottle, like it's like embossed glass almost on it, and there's like a blood red label on it that says Jorvik, bottled, by the thousands, all that sort of stuff.
Very fair.
I'm gonna roll to see if I like it. To be honest, Ken has only ever had like sweet wine, so
This
a
is
dark chocolate liquor
Yeah,
is probably
this
not.
is punchy.
it's a whiskey. It's a whiskey.
Okay. So whiskey. All right.
Yeah, it's a whiskey, but it's got
I mean,
those like.
yeah, but
tastes.
a whiskey compared to a sweet wine is still a world
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah, especially a chocolate whiskey compared to an ice wine, because that's what
Yeah.
their clan made.
It
Which is
tastes of
sweet.
cinnamon, dark chocolate, spices, and toffee.
All right, we'll see. We'll see right here. Welcome to how I actually make decisions. I'm gonna roll a d4 to see if Ken liked chocolate.
For the record,
An
this is
odd
more or less
number.
where we're ending the session on. Buff.
Yeah. So a 1 means odd means she liked it, so she likes chocolate. And I'm gonna roll another d20, and we'll go with a 12. If it's over a 12, she likes her drink. That's a 13. So she likes it. She apparently likes chocolate whiskey.
Yeah, it's just a moment of like, well, just like Ryan described, it hits you and it's very medicinal and it's just like, ugh. But then after it kind of mellows out, you're a little, you kind of start to respect, you know, the sort of complexity that you're facing there.
You're like, I like this. She'll pocket the whole bottle.
And the bottle's just a piece of art too, to be honest.
Yep.
Speaking of vending.
Yeah, when she says that, Lars will say, I can point you in the direction anytime you want some more.
I'll keep that in mind.
One?
You get one thing, because we are wrapping up.
Yes, no, it is just that while this is happening, everyone's getting drinks and Zeta always doesn't drink. Heeding Kenna's previous comment about not asking permission, not needing to ask permission, they're just gonna pull up on, I guess, whatever, if there's like a little stool left, and start playing kind of not exactly peppy tune, but something that gives a feeling of warmness, considering, you know, heat, and just to kind of contrast the general mood that's happening.
And it is on that warm, slightly lilting, but still a little bit somber tune that you've returned to the Tipsy Ram, maybe for the last time, in the midst of this now hollow shell of a town. Not exactly certain where you're going to be heading next, but we'll find out where that is next. And that's where we're going to end. Boy howdy, am I really upset that my computer had to blue screen in the last, like, 10 minutes. Because now I have to go out of my way to go edit those two videos together. What a hassle. When?
You see when?
Yeah. Thank you for your session, Dyer.
Yes, thank you for playing.
You.
That's it, everybody. Thanks for coming and
Thanks.
watching and playing, and to the sub we got today. That's sweet. I love that so much. Thank you.
Enjoy my new
sweet.
voice, by the way.
Thank you for
Yes, and of course, upgraded technology is always wonderful. Hopefully, you know, my new computer becomes a thing in the next 6 months. Don't build a computer right now. It's a terrible time to do it. Otherwise, tomorrow, early morning, 7 a.m. PDT, Orphaned Honor. Thursday, Stars Are Waiting, with Jakeford and friends, including Kyle. Friday, Convergence Campaign, high level 14, playing in a very high level, incredibly dangerous area of my world where, if you've played Slay the Spire, I'm using a map that is inspired by that game based off of how they get pick and choose their own way, based off of the encounters they want to face. And I've framed it on monsters, social, and exploration.
I love it.
Yeah, it's very cool. At the very least, go look at the VOD and see how it's sort of arranged. I'm trying something new, but I like the way it looks, and it's working okay so far. I have to go randomly generate like 100 different events that, you know, some of which they might not touch, but that's cool. I wrote like 3 story arcs for each of the 3 little mini story arcs for each of the pathways they could possibly take, and so they kind of experience their own little story, and then we'll see ripples of the other ones based off of the ones they don't experience. Anyway, it's really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to unfold. Otherwise, we'll catch you here with Moonrise next week. And I guess on this somewhat sad note, stay frosty, I guess.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.